Welcome to Health Fact 10M.
By the time most men reach their 50s, something important has quietly changed in their bodies. It's not just muscle mass or raw strength. It's control, especially control at the hips. Research and real-world movement patterns show that many men lose close to a third of their hip control by this age. And when that control fades, the nervous system reacts fast. Instead of encouraging strength, the nervous system shifts into protection mode. Posture starts to slump. Balance feels less reliable. Movements become cautious. Even hormonal support can subtly downshift, not because the body is weak, but because it no longer feels safe being strong. That's why so many active men over 50 still feel unstable or fragile despite staying busy. Here's the key thing most people miss. Your nervous system doesn't respond to motivation, willpower, or effort. It responds to signals. And today on Health Fact 10M, I'll walk you through 5 simple, controlled hip movements that send the right signals. Signals that remind your body how to stabilize, stand tall, and support strength again. Before we start, take a moment to leave a comment. Let me know your age and where you're watching from. Exercise 1. Deep Squat Hold. The deep squat is one of the most honest positions the human body can take. After age 50, it often reveals exactly what the nervous system no longer trusts. Many men believe they avoid deep squats because their hips are tight or their legs are weak. In reality, the issue is usually neither. It's a lack of confidence at depth. When the hips lower and the body stays still, the nervous system asks a simple question: is this safe? If the answer is no, everything tightens instantly. Breathing shortens. The spine stiffens. Heels lift. The body looks for a way out. But when you calmly hold a squat, without forcing depth, you send a very different message. You show the nervous system that the hips can bend deeply without danger. That stillness doesn't mean collapse. That control can exist without tension. This is why the hold matters more than how low you go. You're not chasing flexibility here. You're teaching safety. As you settle into the squat, keep your feet grounded. Let your knees relax naturally instead of pushing them wide. Keep your spine tall but not rigid. Most importantly, slow your breathing. Each unforced breath quietly tells the nervous system, I'm okay here. I'm in control. That signal becomes the foundation for better balance, posture, and strength support moving forward. Exercise 2. 90 to 90 hip rotation. Once the body relearns safety at depth, the next thing the nervous system looks for is control through rotation. Rotation is often one of the first abilities to fade with age, not because the hips are weak, but because rotation requires trust. That's why turning, pivoting, or even getting out of a car can feel stiff or awkward for many men over 50. The nervous system limits options to stay safe. The 90 to 90 hip rotation sends the opposite signal. Both hips are supported by the ground. One works into internal rotation while the other moves into external rotation. Nothing is rushed. Nothing is forced. As you slowly rotate side to side, the nervous system begins to recognize movement without threat. This isn't about pushing range. It's about moving with ownership. Keep the motion small and controlled. Avoid using momentum. Let your torso stay upright as the hips move beneath you. If your breathing speeds up, slow the movement down even more. Smooth, calm transitions tell the nervous system, I can rotate without losing stability. That sense of control matters far more than flexibility ever will. Exercise 3. Glute Bridge Hold. With depth and rotation restored, the nervous system looks for one more signal: support from behind. This is where many men unknowingly struggle. Over time, the glutes tend to disengage, and when that happens, the workload shifts forward. The lower back tightens. The hips feel uncertain. Standing becomes guarded. The glute bridge hold helps reverse this pattern. Lying on your back with your feet planted, lift your hips and hold. There's no balance challenge here. No speed. Just calm, steady support. The glutes engage gently, not aggressively, not explosively. Focus on control instead of effort. Squeeze the glutes as if they're solid beneath you. Let the ribs settle instead of flaring. Keep your neck relaxed and breathe slowly. When the back of the body provides steady support, the nervous system receives a powerful message: I'm supported. That message reduces protective tension in the spine and prepares the body for upright movement without fear. Exercise 4. Half kneeling hip shift. Next comes asymmetry, the real test. Strength rarely fades evenly. One side usually feels more stable than the other, and the nervous system remembers that imbalance clearly. The half-kneeling hip shift places you in a split position that exposes side-to-side differences immediately. One knee stays down, one foot stays forward, and the hips gently shift. There's no momentum here, no rushing, just slow, deliberate movement. As you shift forward and back, the nervous system begins to reassess the less trusted side. It learns that load can be handled calmly. That balance doesn't require stiffness. Keep your spine tall. Avoid collapsing into the front hip. Let the breath stay slow and quiet. If breathing becomes strained, that's a sign of guarding. Slow down until calm returns. Each controlled shift sends a clear message. Both sides can be trusted again. Exercise 5. Single leg stance with hip lock. This final movement brings everything together. Standing calmly on one leg is one of the strongest signals the nervous system recognizes, especially after 50. It's upright, it's unsupported, and it demands true control. You don't need to lift the foot high, just a few centimeters is enough. What matters is what happens at the standing hip. As you lift one foot slightly, gently lock the standing hip into place, not by tensing hard, but by settling into stability. The glute engages just enough. The pelvis stays level, the spine stacks naturally, eyes forward, breath slow, face relaxed. If you feel the urge to rush, sway, or grab for balance, that's the nervous system protecting you. Lower the foot, reset, and try again with more calm. This movement teaches something essential. Balance doesn't require tension. Each calm second on one leg reinforces authority. And when authority returns, posture improves, movement feels confident, and the body becomes more willing to support strength and hormonal balance again. These 5 movements aren't a workout. They're a signal reset. You're not pushing harder, you're teaching your nervous system to trust your hips again. Practice this sequence slowly, 1 or 2 rounds, about 20 to 40 seconds per movement. Do it daily or every other day. Stay calm, stay controlled, let the signals do the work. Leave a comment with your age and tell me which movement felt the hardest. That's where your nervous system is still guarding.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing health videos on Health Fact 10M.